The broadband battle lines are now fully drawn for voters. The coalition's countered the government's National Broadband Network with a model costing 1/7 of the price. But for a major policy launch, the broadband plan was missing something. Tony Abbott left the job to two frontbenchers, and as we've mentioned, tonight he explained that the technology isn't his strong suit. From Canberra, Chief Political Correspondent Mark Simpkin.
While they launched in Canberra, he lunched in Sydney, honouring a commitment for his daughter's school.
I've always been very wary of debates involving women.
Tony Abbott's presence here, rather than Canberra, did ignite a debate, and it did involve a woman.
Mr Abbott is basically so embarrassed by his cutback he didn't even turn up to his own announcement today.
Tony Abbott admits communications isn't a policy strength.
I'm no Bill Gates here, and I don't claim to be any kind of a tech head in all of this.
The frontbenchers, who presumably are tech heads, confirmed the coalition will axe Labor's $43 billion National Broadband Network.
We're not making any apology for not spending $43 billion of taxpayers' money running fibre down every street.
Instead, the opposition will spend $6.3 billion encouraging the private sector to speed up existing services and roll out new ones. More than $2 billion for a fibre optic backbone, up to $2 billion for wireless networks in outer metropolitan and regional areas, and $750 million for upgrades to existing exchanges.
We are doing what we think is proportional, sensible, responsible, and that will allow the private sector to roll out faster and faster broadband.
That prompted a broadband broadside. Labor called the policy a grab bag of band-aids.
It will consign Australia to the digital dark ages. The Coalition's 19th century policy in 12 years will shut down the NBN and destroy 25,000 jobs.
If Labor is re-elected, this $43 billion white elephant will be a monument to Labor's massive waste and mismanagement of taxpayers' money.
Forget the internet, this guy's already connected to a global network.
Okay, what I said was, everyone speak Chinese here or just some?
Kevin Rudd officially accepted a part-time job with the United Nations. He'll serve on a sustainability panel that meets once or twice a year.
This is a way in which I can make a modest contribution to the future of acting globally and nationally on climate change.
Plainly, he's going to be a part-time minister. It's just not good enough.
It seems arguing about costings is a full-time occupation.
Just a very basic, stupid error.
He's looking mildly hysterical.
They were at it again today.
He's looking a desperate man.
The stupidity and the shoddiness of the document.
In that document, the coalition lists Labor's spending plans, but it counts one item twice and misplaces a decimal point, turning a $1.5 million promise into a $15 million one.
Anybody who could issue the press release like has been issued by Mr Robb overnight has got some serious problems with their competence.
It is bizarre in a way that a man who by his own record is vying for the title of the worst treasurer in the history of this country has got the gall to try and smear our costings.
The smearing's only just begun. The ad war's getting more negative and more personal. Mark Simpkin, Late Line.